Alright, cool, hello. So if you're watching this, I mean, I've either deliberately linked you to this video, or you found it because you're wanting some tips on how to deal with the combat in Miles Morales Spider-Man. Now, I am not an expert at this, and I think that's why it's a good thing that I am making this video, because I keep getting killed as well. And so I'm not just like a pro saying it's fine, it's easy. You know, it isn't easy all the time, and there are some enemies that are a pain to deal with. And so I'm just going to do some basic tips to start with. And I think the main one for me is that just remember that Spider-Man is Spider-Man. He swings on his webs, and he's agile, and he you know, he immobilizes people so the police can come and pick him up. He doesn't kill people. He doesn't try to knock them out or beat the crap out of them. So, kiting a bunch of guys towards me. And I've come to a Roxxon base because Roxxon are probably the most annoying guys, right? Because they've got the tech that disables your venom. So first thing I'm going to point out is that in this game you can map abilities, like I'm doing here, to, I think it's in your settings. You've got shortcuts here. Now I've set Venom Smash, which is normally L1, square and X or something, to just the left D-pad, and you can also set a right D-pad shortcut. So if you've got a combo that's annoying, like a bunch of buttons to press, you can set up shortcuts to that combat. You can do like finishes and other stuff, but you can pick something to do, and I would say, Venom Mega Blast is a good one to do and move Venom Smash. The Mega Blast you'll get much later. The other tip I'd say is do the combat challenges, because they unlock things that are going to be really useful. So just go. You don't have to ace them. If you do them, I think just getting the bronze medal will get you the extra ability. And one of them is that your air combat gives you more damage. So the air combat is, for me, I think it's a really important part of the combat. If I hold square, someone kicks up in the air. If I follow that up with another square, I'm in the air and I'm kicking them in the air, and the other guys can't hit me. So the guys with the guns, they can hit you, but the regular dudes on the ground, they're not going to be able to get you. So hold square, follow up with another square, punch the guy a few times. I haven't necessarily knocked him out, but I've got him away from me. Oh, he's knocked out, he's down the ground. Okay, so the other thing is your combo takes a while to go away, so don't be worried about getting hit after hit after hit. As long as you're not getting hit yourself, you can dodge around quite a bit and you're not losing your combo. A combo is not there to like show off, although you can show off with it. Obviously this particular base has a 60 combo achievement to get on it. But anyway, the main thing about combos is that you're going to be able to finish your people, and the finishers are like essential for me for taking out people like this guy here with a shield. So I'm going to build my combo up specifically so that I can take him out. Now if I'm in the air, if I'm in the air and I want to get someone else up in the air, hold triangle, and that'll pull someone up to me. Oh, you can pull the shield up to me, but anyway, now I've got my finisher.
The reactor's not safe.
That finish is banked. So I'm going to get myself shot or hit here, just to show you what I mean. My combo's gone away. I still have a finisher. So when you've got your finisher, prioritise your targets. The guys with the shields are annoying. They need to go. So you just go up to one of them, and you hit your oh, I've missed him. But you want to use your finisher to take up priorities. The other priorities, snipers. Zip line up to where the snipers are, take them out. Do not worry about being in the middle of a fight all the time punching. And what I've seen people do when they try and play this game is they are just standing here, punch, punch. Oh, some guy's over there. I'm going to keep, oh no, it's punch. Oh look, I'm getting shot. Don't stay on the ground, don't stay in one place, and don't just try and punch, punch, punch. Because that's not what Spider-Man's about. What Spider-Man's about is webbing. So if I want to immobilize somebody, and that's what I want to do, I want to reduce my threats as quickly as I can, I'm going to use Spider-Man's webbing. So the web shooters are just really, really important. I web this guy up, kick him up in the air, web him a couple of times when he's on the ground. Hang on. Web the guy up, there you go, he's immobilized. If you get somebody near a wall, you just have to hit them with a couple of bits of web, and they're immobilized. So this sniper here, I'm going to try and show something that I like to do. Web this guy up, hit him, triangle, spin him around, throw him, and he should have stuck to the wall there, but he landed on a platform. But anyway, I'm just taking the guy out. The shield guy, just avoid him. I mean, you can take him on. You can actually pull the shields away from him as well. Like holding down triangle will pull the shield away. But these guys tend to prioritise picking their weapons back up, so you know, just knock them out when you can. So we'll go up in the air, hit square a couple of times, hit X to jump, hold down square to do the web swing from the outlet. So you're just trying to stay aerial and you're trying to keep the combos going to get your finishes. Talking and trying to do stuff is not working for me. But the point is, I'm not dead, and that's because I'm moving, I'm swinging around, and Miles as well, he can go invisible. So, you know, okay, this this base has people that can see you when you're invisible. This is why I'm here, because Roxxon are absolute pains. So let me get this guy's shield. This is why don't stay on the ground trying to do stuff, because these guys with the shields will come up to you and use that bloody thing on you, and it is absolutely annoying. But the combat can be so frustrating if you try and just stand there and punch people, because you're gonna get hit by all sorts. Because they're gonna be chasing after you, and you're on the ground, you're on their playing field. So yeah, this is just not a great environment. Hold down square, follow up with square. Now I can pull someone up to me, a couple more combos, pull someone else up to me, or go down to them, take a few hits, dodge, pull another guy towards me. I've got my finisher. Now I'm going to go searching for someone who is in pain. This guy here, I'm going to take him out with the finisher. The combo's still going. Great. Now you can actually get an ability that banks 2 combos, and the second combo banks on 25. So if you think you can get up to 25, that's a good skill, and it's a good one to stick with. Instead of using your finisher straight away, go for another 10 hits, because you're going to get 2 finishers to use. And sometimes there's guys that need 2 finishers to actually take them out. That uses both of them up. I'm up in the air, dodging guns, pulling the guys towards me, dodging guns, pulling guys towards me. And they're always shouting, don't let them get airborne, get them back on the ground. That's because they don't want you airborne, because they can't do a lot against you if you're airborne. They're going to shoot you. So you want to be taking the guys' guns away from them. The underground guys with the rifles, they're actual pains in the arse. Oh, the other thing to mention is, you can, oh god, I've changed my you can actually aim when you throw. So this guy here that I've webbed up, I'm going to throw him on that wall. If I turn my camera around like that, I can aim it and do it. So I'll just take him out. Yeah, these shields are just the worst. So I'm just going to start it again now, because there's a few people have gone. But I think really these challenges, a lot of the time, you should try and stealth to take out the people that you know are going to be annoying. The shields, the guys there with the yellow, take them out, because they can see you when you're invisible. I'll just take this guy out. I'll just try to... Oh, he's knocked out. So you can hear him shouting, keep him out of the air, they don't want you in the air. He's airborne! If I'm up in the air, hold triangle, disarm that guy, hold triangle again, bring him up to me, hold triangle again, bring somebody else up to me, hold down square, there's a swing attack. Now I've got my finisher. Got my finisher, I'm actually going to go for the second finisher, so let's get another combo. Web this guy up to the wall, triangle this guy. Oh. Let's just web him into the floor, so he sticks to the ground, take him out and fight. Now I've got two finishers. I'm going to go and I'm going to use my finisher on the shield guy, because they are just the worst. Still got a finisher. You can see it's still coming above the head. I'm not going to be using it just yet, because I want to find another shield. I want to take him out. And my combo, you can see, is still there. So it's gone now, but it just doesn't go. So don't like stressed about keeping that up. It's not going to be a massive problem. Yeah, these guys with the sticks, they're annoying. Put some web on them. Grab one. Web that guy down to the ground. So once someone's laying on the floor, getting a couple of shots of your web on them will just immobilize them. And I'll try and show you that with a wall as well, but it's quite difficult sometimes. In like the street fights with the criminals, it's quite easy. But there you go. See, that guy's now webbed up, just immobilized completely.
You all need to get out of here. The reactor's not safe.
See if I can find a shield guy somewhere. I can't actually. Don't know if I've taken them out. I might have. The other thing with the shield guys is you can pull them up into the air when you're up in the air. Yeah, one of my favourite things is just let's get that sniper. Is just getting them webbed up, hitting triangle, and you just slam them into the ground like that. That is risky to do when there's people all around you. What you can do is web somebody up, get them in the air, then hit triangle when they're webbed up, and you will. Oh, is it hold? Is it tap and move? So tap triangle on him. There you go. To the wall. That isn't what I was trying to do. I can't remember how you do it now. There's a way to like web somebody up. So what we'll try here. Let me just try and get someone in the air. So get them in the air. Follow up with a get them in the air. Follow up with a punch. Now web. Now triangle. Does he do that? Yeah. So now he hold triangle and he grabs them, swings them down, sticks them into the ground. They are mobilized. So you just take them out of the fight. And that's what Spider-Man wants to be doing. He wants to be taking people out of the fight as quick as he can. He's mobile enough to dodge away from most things. You can stay alive and keep your combo going in the midst of it just by just hitting circle a lot. He's not like Batman, where Batman can only really get away with dodging a certain amount, or as long as he dodges over somebody is okay. The other one is the ability that you unlock to do your like Venom Smash. It's really good as well for just knocking a bunch of people to the ground. So like, that's my Venom Smash, so just use the left button to do it. When he's down on the ground, he web him up. What I've done is there's an ability that means that when you web up Venom's people, they shoot web out of them. And you saw that guy got hit. Let me just get back that shield. Yeah, the other ability that I might be seeing there is when you grab somebody's gun, it venoms that up. So grabbing guns, swinging them around into people. What's he got? Give me that gun. So now those guys are now shot. If I web them to the ground, they shoot out a load of webbing. And that guy just got webbed up because of it. Right, he's webbed up. Push triangle. Smack him into the ground. Stuck down. Out of the fight. It's definitely a skill you start to pick up with dodging, but trying to be on the ground punching stuff is not going to work. Because those guys with the sticks, guys with the shields, guys with that, they're all designed to just fuck you up when you're standing still and when you're on the ground. But the other thing, yeah, as I said, the ability to do extra damage when people are aerial means that you take them out so much quicker. Now those guys are taking one volley of punches and they're getting knocked out from me, and that's because I've got that combat challenge, it just takes them out. So it's just instant. He's out of the fight now. But you can have a lot of fun with the webbing. Just
Someone give me a hand.
grab him, swing him around,
Got something for
throw
you.
him into a wall. As I said, you can aim that. I mean, I aim that pretty badly, but you can aim that. And yeah, I'm not trying to get that 60 combo. I have done it. It wasn't really fun, but I did it. A lot of that was doing the venom strikes and making sure that.
Close one.
Oh, there's still people in here. There are some other enemy types that are not in this fight. The whip guys and the sort of like Thanos arm guys are underground, but all of the underground tech that uses the programmable matter stuff, you can take that out with Venom. So Venom punching, Venom smashing, that takes out that tech for a little while, and when it's out, if you sort of pay attention to who has that tech, you can just web them down whilst you've disabled it. The shield, the sword guys, there's some big underground guys that have got shields and like big hammers. I hate those guys. I normally will try and stealth those guys out. You can just find stuff, go invisible, get behind some priority targets and take them out before you start getting into combat in the first place. Because they aren't fun. They're just designed to just absolutely like follow you, chase you down, and hit you as much as they can, which is why you don't want to be on the ground. Anyway, I didn't particularly impart any super wise knowledge, but I just wanted to kind of say the Spider-Man combat is not standing down on the ground and punching. I've seen a couple of people doing it. I've watched a couple of streams where I haven't seen them use any webbing, any tech. And that's the thing as well, you do have your tech, and your tech can be used in combat. The gravity wells obviously pull people into you. You can get the holograms. The holograms, they're not great, but they're a distraction, especially if you've got big guys all around you. Chuck a few holograms down, you can pull off a invisible stealth takedown easier, or just use them to mean that you've got less guys running at you with batons. But yeah, the tech is not as important in this game as it was in the original Spider-Man. Peter Parker's got a whole load of abilities, and his impact webbing is absolutely awesome for taking down some of those bigger guys. You just whack them with a couple of impact webs and they're out of the game, and you can pick up the big guys and throw them into a wall once they're completely covered in web. It's just not the same with Miles. He's going to be using his Venom to take out the big guys a lot, so I'd say save it. I mean, if there's a load of guys around and you've got a Venom Smash that you know is going to capture them all, then sure, go for it. But try and keep Venom ready for when the bigger threats come out. I mean, that's kind of all I've got to say. But, I mean, I hope it helps. Probably won't, but thanks.